Hey guys, welcome back to Scarlet Hollow. So I think we are currently trying to hunt something called a skunk ape with my newfound YouTuber friend, because you know YouTubers, the gal you know they're YouTuber upon first meeting. It hadn't been very long when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know. Following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters? Yeah, in hindsight, it doesn't sound like such a good idea, huh? You feel... Okay, how do I feel? More lively than in years? Not quite that. I feel like I'm somewhere in between here and here? Kind of? So I'm gonna say... I'll lean towards the excitement part. You feel alive. The fall breeze passing through the leaves, the orange hue of the setting sun painting the horizon, the promise of excitement ahead. It's been a while since you felt this in the moment, this present. The world around you feels almost magical. Were a mythical creature to actually manifest in front of you, it would fit perfectly in this world. Well, I'm expecting that from this world. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet, until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. Yeah, it's called climate change. It just feels nice. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes, while your dog's having a lot of fun. Are you really expecting to find anything out here? What are the chances we actually run into a skunk ape in just one night of filming? That's fair. We are hunting a creature that stayed hidden from humans long enough to gain a mythic reputation. What are the odds of something like that popping out to star on my little YouTube channel? But hey, the chances are never zero, right? Yeah, probably not, but very close to zero. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. So you say you had luck with the other stuff? Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. I feel like if that's the kind of thing you're doing, you should not go alone. Although I guess going alone makes the video more exciting, because it's like danger. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all's said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. That implies you found something. I guess they did find something. But it's like, whether you want to believe it is or not. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. But if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves I kinda lump in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there actually were people out there who turn into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, geez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. Ha, that means they're all going to hell. So let's hope all of that's just bunk, am I right? What about aliens? What do you think about aliens? Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. I feel like you should hunt for aliens then. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. So you just want to hunt stuff that is uncertain, which I guess makes sense. I am kind of skeptical, I feel like. I'm skeptical. Don't get me wrong, I have fun with the stories, but I feel like there are almost always far more plausible explanations. Like little green men? How am I supposed to believe that stuff? They're actually tall gray men these days. Maybe your knowledge is just a little outdated. Alien research has come a long way since the 50s, you know. There are some very convincing stories out there if you know where to look. I know somebody who knows somebody who heard a story from this trucker in Fayetteville. His truck stopped in the middle of the road, just shut down completely, even though he had a full tank of gas. Well, I feel like cars can shut down for other reasons. And suddenly it looked like daylight outside. He could see cows out in the fields, birds in the sky. then this metallic, like, egg thing appeared, floating in front of his truck. He passed out, and when he woke up, he was missing one of his pinkies. Oh, yikes. It was like it had never even been there. It was just smooth skin where a pinky should be. I know it's a secondhand source, but there's plenty more like it, and if they are true. I'm not convinced, if I'm being honest. Could have been the government? I don't know. I'm still skeptical. I don't know. If you knew the guy personally, I might be more likely to believe you. I mean, if I saw the dude, I might be more likely to believe you. Fair enough. It's a fun story though. I've got some neat interviews I can show you when we get back from the woods that might be a little more up your alley. Yeah, sure. Is anything bad ever happened on one of these hikes? You know, just curious. Well, probably not because Gretchen's here. Let me think. Well, if you have to think about it, probably nothing happened. There was that time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. But he was fine. We had some folks from town rig him up Holy to get him out of the ravine, and his leg only took a couple of months to heal. All in all, not too bad. Though I guess there was also that time I was out here alone, and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of Wampus cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out that the Wampus cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie, she is not. It took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later I was right as rain, so it could have been a lot worse. Oh, and there was time I accidentally stumbled onto Old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. But that happens to everybody sooner or later. I barely count it. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. What's the weirdest thing you've seen in these woods? Other than anything cryptid related, of course? Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always a deer I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. That sounds messed up. Is that what deer eats? Thought they were herbivores. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh, Tetanus Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It was a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage, with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name, and then get a tetanus shot. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around there. It was all stuff from the 50s too, which was super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. Did you hear that? I did. Sound like the cracking of tree branches, huh? Oh, hello? Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl. Whew, sorry for being jumpy, Duke. I thought you were... just some dude walking around with a shotgun. Some creature of darkness? Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now what the hell are you looking for way out here? Skunk ape. Sorry, I asked. And who's this you've suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick, you aren't? Does everyone know me? How do they know what I look like? Is that? Yep. I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Why do you have to keep me in your prayers? Now, both of y'all head on back to town here. It's best you steer well clear of this area tonight. Cause of skunk ape. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't be too appreciative if a couple of fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Skunk ape? Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down. Ah, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did. But I've yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you trap around the woods at night yelling about chunka-bungus or what have you. But I suppose it couldn't hurt to have a few more eyes out there tonight. Are we hunting, Duke? We hunting together? Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week. And can't afford to lose many more than that. I'm so sorry to hear that. But I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no skunk ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Maybe a wolf? What eats chickens? Oh Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those son of bitches are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s. And even those were iffy. Okay, what's a mountain lion? Is it really just like a huge ass lion? That should be in the mountains, you know, but I don't know. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTubes saying some river monster spotted by a couple school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed, yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's possible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of those woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. But I wanna come. Can kill the mountain lion, can you just buy more chickens? But I wanna join. I guess we should just lie? I feel like we're gonna lie and just, you know, come here anyway. But then we're gonna get shot in the face. Gosh. I'm gonna try to go for the lie. Okay, we'll go home. What? Good, I'm glad you've got some sense. Stella needs somebody like that around. But I've got to film tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening, so I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career. What sponsor? What career? Who is sponsoring cryptids? No, Stella, we should leave? We should leave and we shouldn't come back? Wink wink. You turn and wink at Stella as subtly as you can. She immediately picks up what you're putting down. Alright, Duke. Maybe you've got a point. Come on, let's go back to town. Maybe my viewers won't be too angry with me. Glad to hear you're finally seeing some sense, Stella. You two run along now and stay safe. Yeah, Duke, totally. I just hope when we sneak back in you won't shoot us in the face. Well played. Really threw him off the trail by pretending we're going back to town. Now come on, I know how we can loop around without him noticing. Well, his bullets are sure gonna notice us for sure. Let me save while I'm at it. A save? You know, just in case I get shot for some reason. Can we actually go back? I'm just gonna go. Because obviously I gotta hunt this freaking skunk ape. The trail's just up this way, let's go. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. I can also hold your dog for you if you want. Oh, I guess your dog's in the video. Okay, sure, cool. Ahem. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious chaotic wolf, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. Okay, is that what your community is called? Also, this takes place in 2022? Weird. Weird. I don't know what the date means, but interesting. I can take the camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we get to take in all this beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think? I guess. I have not much to look at here. A lot of stars. Yeah, honestly, I am not a fan of the bugs. It's breathtaking, and the air is so clean and fresh. I feel like I'm breathing for the first time. It is. I'm glad you came out here. Gretchen has no appreciation for beautiful mountain vistas, and it gets so saying, wow, into the empty expanse every time I come out here. It's nice to have someone to say wow with. Sound like a screechy a little bit. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. Well, the pig then, right? Deborah's cover me at last goodbye cruel world. That's hilarious. No need to come to terms with your own mortality just yet. That's just a sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big scary predators like us. Let's check it out. Really? Deers make those sounds? Like snort sounds? But they don't have you know, a freaking snorty nose. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Oh wow, what is wrong with that deer? Is it just eating or is something growing on its face? A single deer remains behind, staring down the light of Stella's flashlight, while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Yeah, what's wrong with that deer? And then it's gone. That was a skunk ape. It was actually just a deer. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato! And they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? Potatoes, yeah, there was something wrong with that deer. There was something wrong with that deer. Did you see its face? So it was like growing a whole ass tumor on the side of his face then. Now that you mention it, there was something a little off. Just a little? Just a little something? I bet it was an abscess, maybe a tumor. I mean, you're not wrong, but like, still, that's a huge ass tumor on the side of his face. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. But there's not much we can do about it. Why do you bring Gretchen out here with you? She doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. Well, I feel like if something happens, she'll like bark and alert you. I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty, even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is, running around the woods at 17. And I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? Hell no, we're going to the hunt, dude. That got my heart rate up. I'm so ready for the hunt. Same for me. How's about we take a quick snack break to fuel up, then we get right into the night's activities? I've got all the best trail snacks. But do you have like bait for the skunk ape? As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Okay, trail mix, a snack bar, some dried apricots or sesame sticks? Sticks? You grab a handful of sesame sticks. Ah, the one snack I didn't make myself. I was hoping to wow you with my cooking skills, but I guess I'll have to wait for some other time. Nevertheless, a delightfully tasty choice, the chips of the hiking trail. Some will say chips are the chips of the hiking trail. What do you mean? Chips are chips. But only a fool would bring such a delicate, space-consuming snack in their pack, when that space could fit another bottle of water or more snacks. I mean, I guess you're not wrong. Chips do take up a lot of space just because of all the air. You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. So, tell me what it's like in YouTube. I forgot I said that's the hometown. Do you have a house? An apartment? Do you live with family? Roommates? Pets? Tell me what it's like to be chaotic wolf. I mean, are you asking for like my actual stuff? I don't really care. Dingy. 10 roommates? God, imagine. Doorless basement. Typical roommate. Or a shed. Internet cafe. A fae. Yeah, shrug. I mean, neither of these really are what I live in. You shrug. Huh, very mysterious. Is it prying if I ask what you do for work? Sure, ask. I mean, I don't care. What do I do for work? I feel like this is more of a dating sim than a horror visual novel. Wait for the horrors. Where are the horrors? No, not at all. Ask away. So, what do you do for a living? Programmatic ads? Arts and crafts? None of these are what I do. I feel like. This is like advertising. This is like making stuff. Lawyer stuff. Student, teacher. I guess this is the only one that technically applies, but barely? Okay, that's not what I do. That's what it means by service? Okay. I work in food service. I'm on my feet all day getting yelled at for things beyond my control, and I mostly get paid in tips. Yeah, sounds like it sucks. I hate it, and I only hope that one day I'll be able to do something different. A crisp breeze passes over you. What about you? What's your living situation? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside the town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job, because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm sorry about your parents, Stella. Nothing gets past you, huh? Yes, that keen eye. Yeah, they're not around anymore. They died a few years back. By a cryptid? But it's alright. I've done my mourning. What were they like? Did you get along? They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you ever meet and interesting too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on the trail of something, and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself, you see, since his family didn't have much growing up. So he learned how to hunt and trap, and got damn good at it. He always made sure I had food, and that I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. As for my mom, she was a saint. She was the local vet. The lady of the farms in the county knew to call if their animals were in need of something. She was smart as a whip, and strong to boot. Turns out pulling calves out of 1,600-pound cows all day is a great way to build muscle? Yeah, sounds like it is. But she was gentle too. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's most of the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. So yeah, those were my parents. Wow, is it the real Skunk ate this side? I've been waiting. Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. It still sounds like a deer though. Stella, okay, Jesus Christ. I could hear all sorts of wildlife just a second ago, and now it's quiet. You're right, and whatever made that sound is close. I mean, it could still be a whole ass mountain lion. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me and let's check this out. You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the brush. It sounds like a chicken. It's the frickin' thing that's been eating Duke's chickens. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. Yeah, you know, maybe they're saving it for Din Din. Huh? I don't understand what I'm looking at. Yeah, it was there and it disappeared. Or maybe it was just that fast? What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall? Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out skunk ape. So it's not too big, but wasn't that literally just a chicken? I didn't see anything, I just saw the chicken. But whatever it is one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. I mean, let's go. I'm eager to discover what this thing is. Right behind you. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. You know, I'm just gonna save in case this game decides to murder me. I don't know if you can actually die or not, but just in cases. You tripped? You okay? Oh jeez. Hey, it's the chicken. Oof. Oh god, the monsters got you. God, why the response is so funny. Are you okay? She tripped over a dead chicken. That chicken looks like it has the same thing that the deer had. Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. Yeah, the chicken. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Ew, I feel like whatever is out here is like a parasite? Oh, not a parasite, but it's like basically putting their eggs or something into these animals. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. Because it looks like the shape of an egg, you know? I'm gonna investigate it. Can't be any more weird than what it's already happening, right? You move towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken. Like seriously, look at that. It's like a huge freaking tumor egg thing. Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She seems nervous, squirming slightly against her harness. Obviously this thing, but I guess let's examine everything. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glaze over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Looks like this is what Stella slipped on. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of this chicken's concerns. Yeah, there's something in there. Good god. At first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. It's like freaking alien. Looking more closely at the growth, you think you can see something squirming inside. And it's gonna burst out if we don't get the hell away from here. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. Ahem. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor. Could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. What, are you gonna mercy kill her? Geez, I'm gonna have to put up some massive content warnings for this video, or you know you could just not record that. Hey, do you hear that? Yeah, evil whispering. Oh, hey. What in Sam Hill are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to... Birdie? Oh, Birdie. What's wrong, darling? Good God. Did y'all see what did this to her? Duke, we're on the same team here. We both want to know what happened to Birdie as much as you do right now, so we'll get to the bottom of this, I promise. We ran a trail when we found her, like this. Whatever did this to her, I think we can hear them in the trees. It's a freaking demon. Put that camera away for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting. Not too late, already recorded. Dude, did you hear me? I think they're coming closer. Well, at least he has a gun. Come on, you sons of bitches. Seriously, it's making the weirdest sounds. It's like, not quite animal-like. Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what happened. Yeah, they might shoot their weird growth tumor eggs at us. It's like whispering. You hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever. There's other like weird-ass murmuring. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, you. Whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me light up a good shot. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Oh God. I'm afraid if I let go, Gretchen's gonna run off. Someone's gonna die, I feel like. If I don't show the light, I think Duke might get got. But then if I let go of Gretchen, I think Gretchen might get got. Oh jeez. But I can't let Duke die. I think I gotta go for a flashlight. I'm so sorry, Gretchen, please don't die. Oh, what the hell was that? You dive to the flashlight and swing your body towards the woods. I said aim the damn thing, quick! Light up the woods. Light him up, Duke! Perfect. Just grazed it, but that should make it pretty easy to track, eh, Stella? Yeah, Blood Trail is pretty hard to miss. Guess we know it wasn't mountain lions after all. It looked like... I don't even know what it looked like. It was humanoid. Though it didn't look like any cryptid I've heard of either. This is gonna be one hell of a video. As your heartbeat settles, you realize that Gretchen stopped tugging at her leash. You look down only to find an empty harness and the paw prints of a runaway dog. Wait, where's Gretchen? Where's my dog? Yeah, I had to make a choice, but I don't want to say that. She must have slipped out of her harness. I'm so sorry, Stella. I tried to hold on to her. Gretchen, I'm coming for you. My baby! I'll be damned if I let her chase after those things alone. Alone, you have no choice but to follow Duke and Stella into the darkness. I guess I'll die. As tempting as it is, I guess I will go after them, but I think I will leave that for the next video. So, seems like there are definitely weird things in the woods. Not really a cryptid, well, technically, I guess it could be one. I don't know what qualifies as a cryptid, but it was definitely not human. Though humanoid in nature, just really weird, but at least we're finally getting into the spookies. So, for now, I'm gonna leave this here. So, thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.